Hi, this is Kim Knight, founder of the Emotional Alchemy Academy, and in this short video I want to tell you a little bit about the inner smile and how it can benefit your health and well-being. The inner smile is an ancient meditation technique which was passed down for centuries in secret in China, and then in the 1970s it was brought out to the world. I was fortunate enough to come across this technique in 2000 when I was looking for solutions for the chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia and clinical depression and other symptoms that I was experiencing. At the time that I came across this technique, I had just learned the power of emotions to create physical symptoms and also mental symptoms. So what I had just learned was that if I keep all my emotions inside, they build up to become chronic fatigue, depression, and symptoms of pain and illness. As soon as I learnt this, a light bulb went on in my mind, and I knew I had to do something about it, and I knew that the way to get well was to deal with my emotions. And so I started to learn and practice this technique, and I practiced it every day. And as I did, I started to clear the toxic emotions from out of my body. Now notice I say toxic emotions. When we store negative emotions inside of our body, for example, fear, anger, frustration, hurt, disappointment, sadness, grief, betrayal, all these types of emotions, when we store them inside of our body and we hold on to them, they literally cause toxicity in our internal organs. So for example, we say, I was livid with anger. That's because anger affects the liver, and it changes the physiological functioning of the liver. And resentment, for example, is stored in the gallbladder. So if we have a backlog of resentment or jealousy or envy, that's going to affect our physical organ. So there are many different types of emotions, and they all correlate with different internal organs. So through this meditation technique, I learned how to go into all my different organs and how to clear out this toxic energy. And as a result of this, my symptoms started disappearing. The depression went, the chronic fatigue went, the pain went. Just through clearing emotions and stress from inside my body. Now, not only can you clear all the negative emotions out of your body doing this meditation, but what then happens is you start to experience all the positive emotions you've been wanting to feel all along. So why is this? Well, a great analogy for understanding how this works is thinking about the sky and clouds and sunshine. If you go up in a plane and it's a cloudy day, as soon as you go above the clouds, you're going to see a bright blue sky and bright sunshine that you weren't experiencing when you were down on the ground beneath the clouds. Now this is exactly how it works inside our body. When we store emotions like fear, anger, frustration, sadness, grief, all the emotions I mentioned before, they're like clouds of emotions inside of us, and they cover over all the good stuff that we want to experience. The love, the joy, the happiness, the respect, the patience, the kindness, the generosity, the peace, the trust. All these positive emotions, which are called positive virtues in Chinese philosophy, they're already inside of you. Now this was mind-blowing when I first understood this. I'd spent most of my life trying to find happiness by doing things outside of me, thinking that if I get the next good relationship or the next good job or whatever it was, I'll be happy. And then I discovered that actually all the happiness and joy that I could ever wish for is already inside of me. And my job is to clear out what is in the way of me experiencing that happiness and joy. And so that's what I've spent the last 18 years doing. And it has completely transformed my life. Now it doesn't take 18 years to start getting results. You can start getting results from the first time that you start using this meditation technique. So I'd like to invite you to come along on a journey with me this April. For the first time in several years, I'm going to be teaching this technique live. It's been a while since I've taught this technique live, and I don't know when I'll do it again. I currently have it as an on-demand program, but I'm going to be teaching this technique in 5 live training sessions. And you will have access to the live trainings plus the on-demand view whenever you want sessions, plus download all the audios to listen to offline. And I'm going to be doing all of these live trainings for the price of the on-demand program. So this is a fantastic opportunity to take advantage of this offer. I look forward to seeing you in the program in April.